Welcome back, viewers, to the Tobago Updates morning show. Yes, we have in studio with us right now Miss Shelly-Ann McPherson Price, who is a former Lieutenant Governor, as well as Miss Annetta Barton, who is a former Lieutenant Governor herself, and they are here to talk about the Kiwanis awareness, the Kiwanis Club awareness. They're from the Kiwanis Club of Scarborough. Good morning and welcome, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning to the viewers, and a special good morning to the members of Kiwanis Club of Scarborough.
Okay, so Ms. McPherson Price, just tell us, what is the Kiwanis Club of Scarborough?
The Kiwanis Club of Scarborough is part of a global organization of volunteers. What we do, basically, we do anything to improve the lives of children. We are part of an international organization, and we have been around for 24 years in the Tobago space. This international organization is 110 years old.
Okay. And you've come here today to speak about the Kiwanis Club. So just tell us a bit about the history of Kiwanis in Tobago and some of the work that Kiwanis has done in Tobago in the past. Yes.
Well, Kiwanis started here in Tobago in 2001, the 30th of August 2001. So this year we are 24 years old. And we have been working with clubs, with people throughout Tobago, young people. We have in the primary school, we have K-Kids, Kiwanis Kids, K-Kids for short, in some of the primary schools. In the secondary school, they are called Key Club. And in the communities, we have Action Club, AKTION, and all of us are doing the same job, working together to make the lives of children and communities better.
Okay. And some of the initiatives that the Kiwanis Club may have undertaken to help the lives of children in Tobago be better. Can any one of you speak to that?
Okay, so some of the projects that we have embarked on, like for instance, on Children's Day, we would treat the children throughout our school community, those schools that we work with. We will have our annual Children's Christmas party. That's something that we've been doing for over 15 years now. Mm-hmm. We also have hamper distributions, Christmas hamper distributions, and monthly hamper distributions, where we would distribute hampers in church communities. We fellowship with our Kiwanians, and at that fellowship, we give a hamper to a member of the community, a family. Apart from that, we are very passionate about reading, so we are at schools on a weekly basis doing reading. We call it Read Around the World, where we would go into the schools and read to the students. This is done in the ECNC and those K-Kids clubs that we work with, right? On World Read Aloud Day, we collaborate with other NGOs, and we would read across Tobago. So for the Kiwanis Club of Scarborough, we are basically in the school. Most of our projects are done in the schools, right? It doesn't limit us to helping others, but we are just passionate about the reading and literacy where the students are concerned.
And so the next thing I was going to move towards was your collaboration with other NGOs in Tobago, but I see you already broached that topic.
Yes.
So just tell us a bit more, give us a bit more insight into your collaborations with other NGOs, what kind of work that you all do with other NGOs in Tobago.
Well, in Kiwanis, we are encouraged to collaborate, right? During the month of September, the second week in September, we have something that we call Celebrate Communities. We are encouraged to work with basically the Lions Club and the Rotary Club. But last year, we did a project where we called Spirit of Service Tobago, where we invited other NGOs to join us. And we read across Tobago. So we were all over the island, reading to the students, engaging them and giving them tokens and stuff like that.
No, I know the Kiwanis Club is one of the lesser known organizations, NGOs in Tobago. Just tell us about the level of membership. Is it small or is it that you have a lot of members, but kind of under the low, that kind of thing? What is the membership like?
Well, I'm surprised that, that people don't know about Kiwanis because we are out there, So we have about 35 members right now, and we are always looking for members, committed people who will come because the more hands we have, the more work we can do. Some schools want us to come in to do clubs there, but we need more hands to do that. So I wouldn't say that it's lesser known because I don't know why, probably because we do not, put what we are doing out there, because we believe that what you are doing for people, you are doing it in good faith, and you don't have to be out there all the time. Although that is what will get us known internationally. But we don't tout it out there. You won't see us in the papers all the time, on the news and so on. But we are out there.
And in terms of nationally, the Kiwanis Club, what is the presence of the club like in Trinidad? And is there some sort of national organization that the club has?
There are two functioning clubs in Trinidad, Kiwanis Club of St. Augustine and Kiwanis Club of St. Helena. There were more, but they went through. We belong to a division because Kiwanis, we have the district. After the general Kiwanis International, there are districts. A number of countries will make up a district. And then the district is divided into divisions. We belong to Eastern Canada and the Caribbean District. We belong to Division 26 with clubs in Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, Suriname, and Trinidad and Tobago. So when we have what we call divisional council meetings, so it can take place in any of these countries.
Okay. And for somebody who wants to really start participating in NGO work and giving back to the community, or persons who have no interest in it, what would you say to them to really get them involved, get them started? What is the importance? What I'm really trying to ask is, what is the importance of doing community work, NGO work, giving back to the communities?
Well, service leadership program introduce people of all ages and abilities to community service and give them a higher purpose, right? There are lots of benefits. You have renewed commitment, mentorship, greater impact, inclusivity, and hope for the future. The responsibilities of these NGOs would be to advise, to fiscal duties, their skills development, and family experience. So giving back, being part of an NGO is very, very rewarding to the people who we serve and to you, the members, because it's not that you are out there to gain monetary, achievements, but when you look at the people who you serve and how it's impacting their lives and the smiles on the faces and so on, you know that you are doing something good and it's rewarding.
Yes, because I know we often speak within our circles and within society about the importance of service and how service is one of the highest types of callings that you could undertake. But a lot of persons, they tend to really look at what I could gain from doing something before doing it. I just want to lean in a bit about the gender dynamic within the Kiwanis Club and how is it easy for you all to get men to join the club? Is it easy to get men to participate, to even come and help out on a weekend when we're going to do something?
That's a big problem. I don't know what it is about the men. They don't want to be out there in that, But we would really like to have some men in our club. Because sometimes there are some activities that the women cannot handle or need help with, we do it. But, with men there, we know we can do more. And the men, children, since our organization is based on children, want to see the men out there, the fathers. They must see that men can also do service, so that they too, our young boys growing up can get people to emulate. Right? So we need the men. Men, come along and join Kiwanis. We need you.
So perhaps maybe you all could do some sort of
Would you like to be part of a member of a club?
I think about it, but I have so much doing right now. I'm participating and volunteering in so many things right now. But I would think about it because it seems interesting. But in terms of engaging in an initiative, perhaps that may target fathers of the children that you all are reaching out to. So one of the K clubs, you could perhaps do an initiative that specifically requires fathers to collaborate with their child to do something. Maybe it's a reading with father or reading with dad kind of thing, and maybe that's the best way you could start to really get into tapping into those men. Maybe that's something you could think about.
Yeah, that's an excellent idea, and I'm certain that we will be looking into that. There are a few men, but not enough. We need more, and we know that there are men out there who can become part of this organization and make a big difference in the organization and among our people. We just came from a convention in Niagara Falls, because we usually have two conventions, one for international and the other a district convention. As we said, our district is Eastern Canada and the Caribbean. We just came from there, and I must say that I'm so proud of Shelly-Ann. At the convention, she was distinguished for the year 2023-2024. She's now DLG Shelly-Ann McPherson Prize.
What's a DLG?
Distinguished Lieutenant Governor or Lieutenant Governor. Our club was also distinguished because we did all that we were committed to do for that year. Okay, and it's not the first time. Almost every year we become distinguished because we are always working. Yes.
Yes. Okay, and for somebody that wants to join the club, they're hearing you now, they're very interested, they want to join the Kiwanis Club, how can they go about doing that? Okay,
well, you can contact us at 758-8072 or 290-6895. That I am the membership chair, and that's the immediate past president, Miss Annette Henry. So you can contact us. We are also on Facebook, where you can view our page and see what we have been up to. So basically, that is what we do. Another thing is that we meet on the 2nd and 4th Sunday at the Lowlands Mall. That's where we do our fellowship. So you can visit us anytime at 5 in the afternoon on Sundays.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Ms. Shelly-Ann McPherson Price and Ms. Annetta Barton, both former Lieutenant Governors of the Kiwanis Club of Scarborough. We wish you all the best, and we thank you for coming in to speak with us this morning.
Thank you for having us. And we are looking forward to hearing from you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, viewers, that was the Kiwanis Club of Scarborough bringing to you Kiwanis awareness. We want to go for a short break, but as you know, we need you to help us. Share the live, share the live, share the live. We will be right back after these messages.